Welcome back to South Tube. We are going to visit today actually Kalaignar Centenary Park, Kalaignar Nootrandu Punga, which is in Chennai, Gobalapuram, one of the beautiful park in Chennai. We can say it is just right opposite to Chennai Semmuli Punga. It's a very famous park actually. I have already posted the video on Semmuli Punga. If you are not watched, please go and watch that video. This was actually the completion of Kalaignar, Karna Nadi, 100 years. They actually opened this park to last year only. MK Stalin is the one who opened the park. Actually, it was a private land they acquired, and Tamil Nadu government was built this park for public. Actually, it was a beautiful park and very well cleaned and well maintained park. So if you go there, actually, per head they are collecting 100 rupee as an entry fee. But there are any other activity within the park. If you want to use it, you have to play or something, you have to pay for it, each one of it. So that's actually, it's very expensive in that case. So also there are so many places you have to do a photo shoot. That's very special in this park, we can say. So what are the activity within the park? It is there, you can see already. Right now we are on the zip line, which cost you around 250 rupee per head. If you go with your kid, kids actually below, I think 11 years, it 5 to 11 years, it is 200 per head actually. So the park is actually 100 rupee per head. Kids actually 50 rupee. If you going to use any other activities, it will be always separate charge for each one of it. The entry fee itself actually 100 rupees too much. So if you want to pay each one again separate, I feel it really expensive. But the park was very well maintained. It was throughout the park was completely greenery and lot of trees are there. That will make you very feel joy and all that. And it is a very best place to go with your family, with your kids. They're going to definitely enjoy, because it was under the tree, and if you go even any time in the morning, evening, afternoon, and you feel the chillness, because even we visited in the afternoon, but it was very nice. And especially this was one kind of glass bridge kind of built up they created here. And I don't know, but I saw some video, some snow kind of thing happening in the evening or night time. But day we don't see anything. But if you are experienced anything, please put that in a comment. Also, in this park, this particular place is very special. They created with a small pot, and made it like a heart shape. And it's the best place to do a photo shoot, I believe. If I am not wrong, a lot of people posted these photos, and it was one of the very hot spot, I can say. Many of people were doing photo shoot here in with lovers, or with boys and all that. That's where doing a photo shoot in this particular place. Also in this park you have a glass house, and bird watching area, and then water fountain, kids ride. So many other things are there actually. Each one you have to pay separate. So that's something make you painful, because for example, glass house, if it is kids or adult, you have to pay 50 rupee extra. And bird park, like there is a small closed covered area, it is there. I think they kept some birds, I'm not sure because I didn't go there. It was actually 150 rupee per head. Kids, it was actually 75 rupee. Still it was very expensive just to go see a bird, maybe do one photo with that. 150 rupee is like slightly expensive, that's what I feel. And there is a water fountain which cost you 50 rupee per head actually. And kids ride, this I which I need to talk. I saw kids rides are very very small. Rides were there next to this actually. I'll show you. But that is actually 50 rupee per ride. And that's really very bad pricing. I feel they have to change that kids play area to maybe any ride you use, it will be going to be 50 rupee or something like that. That's what I feel. Anyway, we can see that rides, what kind of ride they're having it, and each one is 50 rupee. But in this park, something is special, which I can say is like, you have enough place to walk. This park total area of like, close to 6 acres, area, and they're very well maintained. So many trees are there and completely greenery. That's which I said already. So that will make you, happy, and maybe you feel that, whatever you paid 100 rupees worth it maybe. But I think all other activity, whatever they put a separate charge, should have been reduced. And because I don't see many of them even going for it. I saw kids, birds or glass house or any other thing. I don't see anybody stepping in. Everybody is seeing the price and just running away. Also, you can only pay with scan. So they kept the QR code. You need to scan and pay and go. Just show the ticket and go. Even entry is like that. You cannot take a ticket. There is no entry, counter is there. So that's something you have to change it, because very poor people or somebody who can't scan, I don't think they can enter it. No, I asked security. He said no, only you can scan and go. uh, that should be changed. It should have an entry, counter should be there where people can take ticket. That also should be changed. um, Otherwise, like the best place to go with family or kids. I'm very sure that they are going to enjoy this place. Also, one more special thing in this park is they have a tree house kind of stuff. The big tree they covered with a house kind of stuff where you can climb up, and then it'll be beautiful view you get it. But that also, I'm not sure it is extra paid or not, because I didn't see there. Also, they kept the QR that code, but I'm not sure it is paid or not. But then I saw there is boys, or I mean, above some age is not allowed, only kids. And minimal, I think 11 years below or something only allowed there also. So that's something I know. I also felt very bad, because I like to climb on that and just to do once view. But they said no, not allowed. So overall, it was a good experience, I can say. But again and again, as I said, like the price should be reduced for everything, because if you wanted to go and do all the activity, you end up paying around 600 to 700 rupee. That is too much for anybody, I feel. Uh, but like now we are going to go to that kids area where you are going to watch, like what kind of activities are there. For a small rides, they are collecting 50 rupee actually. Here, these are the kids play area. I personally feel, what overall, like they have only 4 or 5 ride, and then each one, if you need to pay 50 rupee, end up paying 200 rupee and do nothing. There is nothing much. Kids, especially, all these things are free in most of the parks. Especially I'm talking about in Bangalore. If you come and do such a things, almost every park you can do it free. So should have been changed, I feel. Overall, it was a good experience. So if you go to Chennai, please do visit this park. And I know it is 100 rupee entry fee, is slightly higher, but still, if you go, it will be worth it, I feel. And too many, if you feel too many things, too many other activity, it's no. But one more thing I want to tell here, they made a, seatings are very good. The painting work, whatever they done, like like flower, butterfly seatings, and some beautiful flower shape kind of, and fruits, they made it like seatings and all that. So where you can sit and do a photo shoot. So those definitely will create some memories. Otherwise, I'm not sure how you feel it. But in Chennai, of course, these kind of these there are not many park, like these type. Well, I think, of course, Semmani Punga, they call it as botanical garden. It was huge in property area wise, like it is a bigger one. So but this is not that big. As I said, it is very sick, only 6 acres. But I think Semmani Punga is close to 20 acres of them. I think it's a big one, I believe. So you really have a different feel. But Semmali Punga, I think the entry ticket is, feel 20 rupee or 25 rupee. Here again it is 100 rupee. So this is a place. If Zipline, I told you, right, it is 250 rupee. From that place to here, you will come maybe in 1-2 minutes. You will be reaching here, 1 minute maybe. But that cost you around 250 rupee. Uh, of course, like these are the thing will make you pain, because coming here in this park, you may have to use all the activity, right? Otherwise, like just coming and walking and going means you can go in any other park, that rather coming into this special park. And they call it as, this one, in a made it in an international standard. This park is like equal to like park in Singapore or Malaysia, those kind of thing. I'm not sure how much it is, like comparing it, because I've been in Singapore, Malaysia. But yeah, I think it was overall, the maintenance wise, it was slightly very good. They very well maintained. But comparison, I don't want to do any comparison. But in India, such a park, like maintaining in this way, of course we have to encourage them. Overall, go do experience. Actually, share your feedback if you are already visited this park. Share your thought actually how it is, and what you felt on the pricing, whatever they kept on the separate and all that. But I definitely I don't like much, because yeah, entry fee I'm okay, but then extra, as I say, like each one having a too much pricing is, I really don't like that. But yeah, if you want to go spend some beautiful time sitting relaxing, of course I highly recommend this park. uh, Please do comment and share your experience, and after watching video what you felt, is it good or not. So we did shoot the entire video in 4K ultra HD, to show you like the maximum quality. I hope you like this video. See you in the next video. We are posting a lot of videos in South Tube. Keep watching, keep supporting. There are a lot of videos going to come on, and we did so many trips, so many videos on the way. Keep supporting us. Thank you. Bye bye.